mother, good morning. I see this boy is getting walking. Okay, Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, good morning. Baby, sweet mother, how are you? My friend, how are you? Are you studying? And my brother, what do you do? Uncle, you must be a farmer, right? I'm also a farmer boy. My background is farming. I was also doing farming with my father. And now I am making a YouTube video. Continue watching. And guys, there's many language I know: Hindi, English, Urdu, Punjabi. I have been working with different culture and different kind of people. Continue watching. My name is Bhushan Panwar from Meerut district in India, a small town. And my background is a farmer. My father is a farmer. And we do farming. I have two elder brothers. And they both are married. And my mom and dad. And I'm also married. I have one beautiful daughter. And I am about 40 years old. This morning I was thinking to do something creative. And that's why I'm making this video. I have never been and creating this kind of long video. This is my first time. Keep watching, listen to my real story. You will hear about a boy from a small town came to the big city and metro city and then came out from his country to work. In my teenage, I have earned about 1 million rupees to 10 million rupees. You see, nowadays small kids are making video on YouTube, doing creative work. And maybe you are a student watching me. You will learn how to do some creative work. If you are a farmer and watching this, you can guess that what you can help your children to grow up. If you are a housewife watching me, you will see and you will learn how to grow in life. Everybody can be inspired after watching this. I guarantee you will enjoy it. Keep watching. I was born on 25th December 1983 in a small town in Meerut city, and it is a small village. My story started from there. Continue the story. I am dividing into 3 parts. One from 1983 to 2005, then 2005 to 2013, and then 2013 to 2023. I was a small child, start going in school. I was an average boy in school. In my childhood, I was very inspired to learn English. English was my favorite subject. My father, he loved me more than others kids. At my home, everybody, I was getting everything at home. My brothers, they were buying books and everything for me and bringing to me. I never had to go outside from my village. I completed my high school, my 10th class from village, and you know that in village it's not a good education system in India. After that, I went outside from my village, 17 kilometer, to complete my 12th class, my intermediate. As I was studying, I was watching that my father is doing labor work to feed me and to educate me. He is my inspiration, my motivational. My father was doing labor work, carrying block cart here and there, doing transport goods on behalf of other farmers, and he did so much for me and for my brothers also. My father is still is very hard worker till today. He is alive, and I have so much respect for him. This is my real story. People who knows me and watching me, people who love me and watching me, they always trying to sit with me and wanted to listen my story how I become multimillionaire. So today they can watch this story. They will get inspired. Definitely they will. I went outside of India. I work for different countries people. I work in Afghanistan, in Dubai, in Qatar. I work in Afghanistan with NATO forces. 45 countries people, I was working with them. You may have heard their name in the books. I will spell some names. uh, Ecuador, Slovakia, Yugoslavia, Jordan, Singapore, and the famous country like Canada, US, you already which know their name. But I'm telling that I work with 45 countries, national people in Afghanistan. I was a very sensitive boy. I was watching my father. He is middle class and he is doing so much to educate me, to make me a good man and a hi-fi boy. This story will inspire you. Definitely keep watching. When I was a child, I was thinking that I will become a rich man. One day I will definitely. And I was giving tuition when I was in high school. And I was giving tuition to the class 8th class, 6th class, 7th class, and earning some money to help my family. That time I was getting only 2000 rupees per month, and that was not enough money to survive. I would need more money. When and you know what? I used to go on bicycle for 17 kilometer and coming back 17 kilometer to study in 12th class. My father and my mother, they wanted me to get joined army, Indian army. They told me to get ready for physical and written examination. I went for 3 times to for in Indian army services, but I didn't get the job because you know the competition is so high in India, and most of you who are watching me in India must be preparing for belt job like CISF, Delhi Police, UP Police, Indian Army, and many more. You know what happened when I went for the Indian Army job? I was giving physical and running. There was 4 rounds I have to take, but unfortunately in the fourth round they put it the rope and stopped the third group. I was in the third group, so I could not make it. I was so disappointed. I fall down on ground because of they did not wanted the third group to be qualified. They took only two first and second group qualified. But I was not ready to lose hope. One day I will be a rich man, I thought. I am very confident. I will do a blue collar or white collar job. So somebody told me there is a recruitment going on in other city. It was very far, and I went there. But there are other job like Delhi Police, CISF, many more competition. I went there, but I could not get the job. And there is a certain age for the government job in India. You must be qualified before that. And meantime, I went to Delhi Police recruitment. My cousin, she lives there. She is my maternal cousin. I would not tell her name here. And she told me that, Bhushan, there is God. You must meet him. I thought that what the nonsense she is talking. God? Maybe somebody old man and he is pretending that he is God. So I did not believe on her. And I just continued that I wanted to join a job, government job. She told me you must listen and you must go once there. There is a Shiv Baba. And you know, I don't believe in this kind of spiritual and these kind of faithful things. But when I was getting disappointed from everywhere, I thought I must go once and check who is that. Maybe somebody miracle can happen. So I went there once with my maternal cousin, and she took me to the Prajapita Brahma Kumari Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya. In the short form, we called Om Shanti Center. And there was a sister. She was teaching a 7 days course, but I did not have that much time, so I did not listen her most. So what I did is, she was taking me through to all that book she has, and there was a lot of questions that who we are, where we come from, who made us to come here, who is God, and why we came here in this world, what is our destiny, when we will go back. So these many questions, they were giving answer to all of them. Actually, this is not the story part. I'm just telling you. But why I'm telling it is that somewhere we all are belongs to God. So when we are defeated by some problems, some difficulties in life, our inner self required to meet in peaceful or into that supreme power. That's why I'm telling you this. Was very hard worker. Till I am very hard working man. And but in the childhood I did very hard work because of my poor family background. I was doing farming with my father, helping him in the fields, growing sugarcane, then cutting them and sending to the sugar mill. And by my hand, I was helping my father. And God knows that this child is very hard worker. One day, he will show me the right path. You may be believing in God, Allah, Jesus, Jehovah, supreme power and god, goddess, whatever you. So that is the inner power give you the strength. So in my that I was about 16 years old when I got this knowledge. 16 or 17. You know what happened? I'm telling you this. I did not tell this before ever, never anybody, which I am telling now. That I was sleeping and suddenly it was around early in the morning, 2 o'clock. And what I saw in my room is a goddess with lion. And it was like 6 feet height lady standing with a lion. And she was fully ornamented and fully fully what I could say fully like goddess. And I was surprised how she is standing in my room, where she come from. And this scene was for 30 seconds. I was shocked. There is nobody in room. How come this goddess is here? I was very surprised. And how she came in my room. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. And this happened. And then after 30 seconds everything disappeared. Again the room is black dark. And I was thinking why she came here. Then second day again same time 2 a.m. I saw again one miracle in my room. There was a light. It's a huge light, like 1000 bulbs together is switched on. And it was again same time 2 a.m. morning. And I was surprising what is this kind? It is humble lights. And where that come from? And who is that? Why she or he, why this light is in my room? And it was, I would say guys, it was like thousands bulbs together. And it was light light around me. And I was surprised. Then after 20 seconds everything turned into dark. Nothing is there. And I could not sleep. I thought was that? And I heard about that in India people called a Nagfani. It's a money that is very bright and shined and thousands of bulbs together, then that lights come. And that light always come where is there is the money and there is the khajana that called all of the money is there. Then I thought, man, something is going to happen in your life. You might be getting very big amount in your life very soon. Guys, then I remember that sister, she was giving me 7 days course few days back. She told me to join this course. Then I went back to uh, the center where she told me. Then she gave me the address near to my home. Then I went there and I completed the 7 days course of Brahma Kumaris. And then after completing 7 days course, I saw the same light on their book. I saw the picture which I had realized in my room. The same picture was on that notebook. So guys, this is what I am telling you now. And that's why I'm telling you that light was the supreme light, and sister told me that light wants you to give you the best life and follow that light now. So this is not part of that story. I'm just telling you that it is inspiration, that God wants you to do something, then you will see the sign of that somebody in some invisible source is with you. And then after, I was thinking that I came in this house and I born here in this small village. I have to complete my debt of this family, the karmic debt. And once the debt is complete, then I will be free from this house. And my life is calling me to go on, and you are belongs to somebody else. Then I start studying more hard, and I also completed training in ITI Industrial Training Institute motor mechanic course, and I completed my apprentice in army workshop. I was making the army vehicles because my training was completed in automobile, and we were doing the army job. We were helping them to make their heavy vehicles, and from there I got invitation and I joined the New Holland Tractor Company. My apprenticeship was not completed that time. Before that, I got offer from the New Holland Tractor Company, and I completed that ITI and joined the New Holland Tractor Company. It was my first job, and I was enjoying this much. I was around 20 years old that time. That time I was getting 10,000 rupees salary per month. And I was following that Om Shanti organization. I was going there center, learning meditation, doing that light research. And this was first time I got mobile phone. And that time, if you are in other state or other city, you have to pay the roaming charge. I was working that time UP East area of India, Jhansi, Lalitpur, Mohaba, Hamirpur. My work was to train the dealer staff, the mechanics, so they should follow up the SOP and doing their business. And my job was also to collect the money from dealership and then deposit the demand draft to the company headquarters. My trainer was very fabulous man. He trained us from zero. We learned how to operate tractor or how to drive tractor, and we also did agriculture farming there. And he taught us, he trained us how to do the sales, how to understand body language of a person. And my first posting was in UP East, Jhansi, Lalitpur, Mohaba, Hamirpur. I went in a single village there in Jhansi. I have data of all tractors, all the farmers who had tractors. And you know what? When these dealership, they owned company money because these tractors they have on credit. Only they have paid for few tractors. The rest of tractor on dealership they are on credit. So they have to give back money to the company. So our job was to, whenever any tractor sales done, we were bringing money to the our company headquarter, and every month I was coming to the headquarter, and then after 1 or 2 days staying at my home and going back to my job location. So it was a traveling job, traveling very lot of in around India, states, city, villages. So then this is my story. People who wanted to listen to me, my friends, my lovers, they can listen now how I got that job. So my life was going on, and this is was my job to train the dealerships staff, mechanics, salesmen, everybody. And you know what, we were getting TADA, travel allowance, daily allowance, but there was some misunderstanding about billings. That time I was getting 250 rupees per day for living. Once I submitted the false bill, so my senior, he told me, and he catch my mistake in the bill, and he said that you went to the field and then you went by rickshaw, you are showing this much amount on rickshaw, and then you came back to the dealership after work done, and then you are showing that rickshaw charge, so the whole day rickshaw was waiting for you there. So this was a false bill, and I feel ashamed that I am writing wrong here. I did not wanted to show any false bill, but you know what, then I realized I must get another job where I should get only fixed salary. I don't need to write false bill or anything. So I resigned there and I got job in other company, Mahindra and Mahindra Tractors. It is in Rudrapur. It's next to the Bareilly in UP. Rudrapur is a Uttaranchal state. It's under Uttaranchal state. There I got a fixed salary. I don't need to give any false bill or I don't need to make any TADA. They told me whenever we will send you outside of city, we will pay you the TADA. So they told me to find a dealership or dealer for us. I found a dealer who was already running his business, Peter England shirts and fashion shop. So that time I found them, and the small model of Mahindra and Mahindra tractor is manufacturing in Lalpur. I used to go there every day or once week or monthly, and together I was completing my graduation degree also. So I was working and studying together. So what happened is I had to go for my examination, and I asked for leave, but my boss, he was not available that time, and tomorrow was my exam date. I was trying to call him and he could not pick up my phone because of no network in that area, and I had to leave for my examination to my hometown. So I went for my examination without telling anybody there because of my boss was not in the network area. And then next morning my boss called me, where are you? I said, I'm in my city for my examination. He said, okay, come tomorrow and get your settlement done. You are no more part of the company. So guys, I lost my job, and because of I wanted to complete my graduation first, and there was no choice. I had to choose my education first. If I will complete my graduation, I would get another job. So my job is gone, and it is 2006. I am back to my home now. No job, jobless. I was thinking, what should I do? So I was just reading newspaper every day. I saw a advertisement, and they were saying that 100% job placement at airport. So I sent my resume by post, and luckily after a few days they replied me back that you are selected for this course, and after course we will give you 100% placement. I did not know what is that kind of course, and Delhi is far from me, about 100 kilometers from my house. So I came with that envelope which they sent me back, and I came to Delhi. They asked me, what are you doing at present? I said, I'm not doing anything. I lost my job. They said, okay, son, this is my institute. I am giving training to the people who wants to join airport, and this is 100% job placement training center, and the fees we are charging is 60,000 rupees, and if you want to live in a hostel, that charge will be extra. And you know what, my maternal cousin, she was in Delhi, remember, she took me to the Brahma Kumari center, and I told her that I am getting admission in this academy, and she was very happy that I am coming to their house and I will stay there, because she wanted me to take to the Brahma Kumari Ishwarya Vishwavidyalaya center for meditation and for the God and Goddess knowledge. So she was happy. I came to Delhi, and you know that I have completed my graduation from Chaudhry Charan Singh University Meerut, and I came to Delhi. My sister was very happy, and every day I was going to academy to learn how to speak in English and for personality development, and I was practicing about English speaking language, but there was nobody to talk to me because you know my background is UP board, and in UP board you are a Hindi medium student. It's very hard for you to speak in English because your book is in Hindi, in my national language. So I did my extra efforts. I get enrolled in a American English speaking institute, and I together same time I was uh, reading in academy also. So the American English Institute for English, they called every age people there, and then they mix them together, and then they give the group discussions and other mocking interviews, and they give chance to you speak, so your hesitations go away and your ego also get down. So because when you see the small kids are speaking English, you feel, oh man, I'm older than then, why cannot I speak English? So I learned there about 6 month training, and it is magical, it's a memorable time I spent there, and I learned a lot of things there. Now my hesitations was gone, and I was little bit confident to speak English. And then in academy, once the course was completed, they sent us for interview in airline. We were going for interview. Some interview we were failed because of the English speaking and communication problem. But then we try again, going again for interviews. So my boss told me, son, if you want to speak in English, you have to think in English before you speak. Because right now the problem is you are thinking in Hindi and wants to speak in English. So that's the big problem. You have to think in English before you speak English. So if you want to speak in English, my friends, for them who wants to learn English, this is my message for you. Think in English before you speak in English. Don't think in your mother language in your head. So notice that, watch out, then you will speak good English. If you are even sitting in the washroom or in toilet, think in English, man. Think in English. Watch in English, think in English, sleep in English, eat in English, speak in English. Interesting, right? Are you here? Sorry guys, this video is going to be little lengthy. I request you, please keep watching till end and you will love it. Now the 6 month is complete. I got a job at airport. One of company, that name was Universal Aviation, and we lot of people were hired. This company had required around 500 1,000 people, and we got hired and we were working for Indian Airlines. Now we are out of academy. There was a lot of girls, our from different cities, lot very far, like Bhopal, Indore, Lucknow, and we were friends together. There was a girl name was Dhankar, Geeta Dhankar. She used to drive car, and always we were renting a house or villa. Together we were living like 3 to 4 5 girls, and we were 3 boys. So because we were going together at our job at airport, but always there was big problem. These my sisters, they giving hard time to the owner of the house, because there were 4 5 girls and we were 3 boys. Sometimes they were running out water, sometimes they were leaving tap on, water is running wasting, and sometimes leaving lights on. So everywhere we were getting trouble because of those girls. So we had to change our house every month, man. Every month our bags were going here and there and changing rooms, changing villas, changing rent apartments. This was a horrible time with them, I remember. So guys, there was a girl. Her name was Bhavna. She was second batch from my. I was first batch. She was second batch from me. And you know what happened? What happened? Okay, friends. This is second part. The first part, the light was cut off. So we were talking about flight steward training, and it was 6 months and I got job after the training. I was working at Delhi airport. At Delhi airport, I was working daytime, and in night I was working in call center, Indian Airlines call center. And together when I was working there was a girl. I was fall in love with her. It was quite long time I was in relationship with her. Her family was agree to marry with me, but the destiny was not this. I had to go for higher and higher. I had chance to go outside of India, but I did not know. So I was working at airport, and my salary was 5,500 rupees, and it was not enough money. One of my friend told me, you should go and try for abroad, go outside of India and find a work. He gave me some references, and he referred me some companies, but you know what, I was the victim of a scam because I was a new user of internet. I made my accounts on all the social medias account. It is 2007 when I start using internet. I start making my resume, and you know my background was Hindi medium, and I learned English speaking there, and now I was more confident, and I'm thankful to that academy and these American English Speaking Institute. They trained me, and I'm now throughout and fluent in English. I can speak English very well. You know, in India, CBSE board children and UP board children, very big difference. You know, UP board is totally Hindi medium, and then after UP board you want to learn English, very hard for you. But in CBSE they already teaching you in all the subjects in English, so it's very easy for them. But for me it was very hard because I was UP board background student. Then in Delhi I used to go in Om Shanti Brahma Kumari Center learning meditation also, because I start faithing in God. And you know, I also completed their 7 days course, and I believe that the God is almighty and he is a light. He is supreme light. This picture you see, the light, I believe in them because that light came in his body and he speak about his introduction. And this guy got two souls in his body, and that's why I was surprised that who is the supreme soul. You can also go into the Brahma Kumari Center and learn 7 days free Raj Yoga course. It's a free of cost. I'm not promoting them, but I'm telling you truth. This light changed my life. And you know, everywhere you will see destruction around the world. Okay, let's come to the point. So what happened is that airport job which I was working daytime has come to the end because their contract was lost. So I lost my airport job. Now I had only one job left, night call center, Indian Airlines call center. I used to go in call center. Daytime I was free. But meantime I had applied for Canada, and one of the group of the cheater, they were sending me email from, I don't know if they were from Canada or not. They were sending me email and they demanded some money from me in dollars. So they asked me 3 times money. It was $3,500 they took from me in 3 installments. I used to send money from UAE Exchange, New Delhi, Connaught Place. The manager of the UAE Exchange, he was warning me that brother, there was a girl used to come here to send money to these kind of people, and in the last they send him fake visa. So please be careful. And the same thing happened to me. They send me a fake documents. But what happened is now I was in debt because the money which I sent to them I borrowed on interest from somebody, and he was charging me interest. Now I was shocked again. There was fraud with me. They cheated me. But now I determined that I will go definitely abroad and I will work, even though I will work as a waiter, but I will go outside India now for work because I have to complete my debt. I have to pay my bills, and I will do hard work. and I was just reading newspaper every day. Now there is a information for all of you. If you are trying to go outside of India, please read a newspaper. The name is The Times of India. It's an English newspaper for everyone. Wednesday Times of India and Saturday Times of India is compulsory. There is jobs inside them, and it's a genuine job in there. So you can apply through them if you are looking genuine jobs. And it's for India and it's for abroad also. And it's a very very good newspaper. And for classified other newspapers, don't trust them. Hindi newspaper, they are not giving you genuine jobs. But in Times of India, it's a separate Times Ascent paper. Every Wednesday you can buy it. So, and I found a job in the newspaper, and the title was Kandahar Airfield Passenger Specialist Required. So applied for that job, and I sent my resume to that email address. And I was going night shift in call center. As soon as I reach in call center, my headphone was on, and I got a unknown number call. I did not pick that call, so I went on washroom break, and I opened my mobile and called back that number. So one old man picked my phone and he said, son, you had applied for Afghanistan job. Do you want to go Afghanistan? I thought, oh my god, maybe a new scammer is calling me. I said, uncle, I don't have money to waste and I don't have time. If you want money, you can take it from me, but please don't. I don't have that much waste of time. He said, listen, tomorrow we have two foreigners coming to India and they will take interview. Before that you have to complete the medical. If your medical is complete, you can go there. Can you come now? I asked how much you will charge. He said we will charge 25,000 Indian rupees. It's in two installment. I thought it was very little amount. I thought why is charging so less. But I wanted to go, so what I did, I came back to my seat and I requested my team leader that I want to go home. It's urgent work. He said, okay, you can replace somebody in your seat and go. So I asked one of my friend to come, and if he can do my job tonight, I will pay my 2 hours duty also to him. He said, okay, I'm coming, give me half an hour, I will do overtime. I replaced him. I went to, but that time I did not have any single penny in my pocket. So I request my milkman to borrow some money. He said, I called him, please, if you can give me 2,000 rupees, I will return you after this week when my salary coming. He said, brother, everything for you. And my luck was very bright that time, and when something is good to happen to you, everything is going to be all right with you. So he said, okay, take money. He gave me money. I took money. I went to that medical center, and he says, okay, come to the office first, go to the medical, and then if your medical is okay, then you can go outside of India for work. I went there. It was already 8 p.m. But when I reached there, the hospital staff, it is already 9 o'clock. They said, today is closed, come tomorrow. So I went back to uncle and he said, okay, son, come tomorrow then. But tomorrow is the meeting in Hotel Taj Palace, Dholakua, Delhi. So what you need to do is first attend the meeting, then after meeting, come for medical. So next day, there was interview in Taj Palace, Dholakua. I went there. There was two foreigners. They brought their project in pen drive. They were showing all the conditions, how you will live there, how you will eat, how will be your security. Actually, what happened is the Canadian company, they got contract over there in Afghanistan for like 2,000 people, because the NATO forces was working there. You know the NATO, Northern Atlantic Treaty Organization. There was 26 country in NATO for the peacekeeping missions in Afghanistan, and to support them there was a ISAF, International Security Assistance Forces. These people help to the country where there is terrorist attack or poverty or earthquakes or some destroying work is going on, or the people is uncontrollable. So it was a peacekeeping mission. I also went there. So I went there and I also attended the interview, and I got selected because my job which I was working in Delhi was same job which I had to go for there. They said, okay, one last question. Your family will not be worry about you if you go to Afghanistan? I said, no problem, sir. We are three brothers, no problem. And it was a miracle for me. I told my father on phone that I got the job. You know what? I was very and I had a lot of other experience also, like apna CSC digital marketing, English speaking, automobile, insurance, meditations, a lot of other activities I was doing. Okay, so on. The video is going to be a little lengthy, but guys, continue watching. You will enjoy. And then I was selected there for the Afghanistan job. It was August 2007, and they said your salary will be $1,000 per month, and after 11 months you will get the vacation. And now go and collect your all the uh, baggage. You're going for 1 year, and take your stuff back. And I came back to my hometown and I told my family I got selected. They told me, okay, now go back and complete your rent and empty your house which was rented in Delhi. So guys, what happened is there was twist in my story. I was coming from my hometown to Delhi to pay the rent and take my stuff back to my home. So I was coming by train. What happened is it was my first time sitting in the train, passenger train. I used to come by bus, by road, not by train. But this was first time I came by train, and I put my bag, my luggage on the overhead. You see the overhead shelf in the train. So there were a lot of crowd in the train, and some people they were coming from the army recruitment or CISF recruitment. So they were looking at my bag in the train, but I did not realize that somebody's eyes on me. So what happened is on Ghaziabad railway station, the train stopped for like 1 or 2 minutes, and I was watching outside the station. When the train start running, I saw the same bag on platform, and I saw on over my head, oh my god, my bag is not on the shelf. and I saw, oh man, my bag is outside. So I suddenly tried to run out from the train, but there was so much crowd at the gate. I asked them, please remove. They said, I asked somebody threw out my bag. The two guys, they told me that bag, but the bag which I asked, are there were two guys. They were with you? So somebody told me yes, they were with me. And then I said okay, and I took his bag. Okay, guys, my bag is with them, and please give my bag. Until you will not give my bag, I will not give your bag. So next station, I came out from train, and I took both of them to the police. There were two guys, and I report to the police, and I said okay, there was some people with them and they took my bag. Now these two guys told police they were not with us. I said okay, when I was trying to jump from the train, you told me they were with you. Now you are refusing that they were not with you. And now I thought, my god, there was all my original documents in that bag, my passport, my bank passbook, and my father's Russian card and everything. And now all my original documents were gone. And I was like feeling mad. My god, my life is destroyed now. What I will do now? Tomorrow is my medical to go for Afghanistan. Guys, I was shocked. Oh man, what I will do now? And I was asking God what I did wrong with anybody. I was thinking that what I will do in my life now. Then I thought that, man, what should I do? I came to room, and when it's your bedtime, nobody can help you. That fan in the room, it just burn blast. So the room owner told me, give my fan tomorrow, okay? So I was very sad. I told my mom my bag is taken away from somebody, and I was thinking, what should I do? I thought I will not get any job without papers. So I was thinking that I will be surrender myself in devotees in a organization where people do social services. I was thinking about these kind of thoughts. Then I thought, okay, what I should do. I had my photocopies documents in call center. So I went. I thought I should go there and get photocopies if something can work. I did not eat that whole day. One of my friend was requesting me to live with me at room and sharing. I told him all his story that what happened. He said, "Guy, my friend, you should eat first." And yet there was some pending work at my room. I had to wash my clothes and clean my room. And then there was no hope. So this guy told me, okay, first eat. He helped me to cook food and we eat. Then I thought I must go to the call center and get some photocopies because there was my photocopies deposit there, all the documents. So I was going by bus there, and suddenly I got an unknown number call, and he said my name is. So it was very crowded. I could not hear his name. So the one guy said, I have your bag. I said, my friend, I will call you back on same number, just give me 1 minute. So I get off from the bus in a peaceful area, and I called him back. Then he said, my name is this Yadav, and I have your bag, and I live in Varanasi. Now I'm going back to my home, and your bag is with me. Please take your bag from me. Hey man, I was so relaxed. First of all, I called my mom that mom, my bag go. I got my bag. He is in around 1000 kilometer away. My mom said, "Don't go alone. I'm sending your elder brother. Book 2 tickets and tonight go by train." So there was a reservation office nearby me. I booked 2 tickets and I went to the reservation office and I booked a night train. Then my brother came from my hometown. Meantime, I was waiting there at railway station. Then we both board the train in evening. And I remember was 13 August. This thing was happened, and 14th August I was going to get my photocopy, and then I booked the flight and the train. And then we were going. It was 15th August 2007 when I was going to Varanasi to get my bag. And I reached there. I request this guy, please bring the bag at railway station Varanasi, because we had return ticket already booked here. And so he said, okay, I will come by 3 o'clock and I give you a bag. This guy came 3 o'clock and he gave my bag and he told me the full story. He said, there was another guy with me from different city. He took your bag and he threw on platform because he thought there is money inside the bag. And then he could not find any money inside, so he was throwing this bag in garbage. I said, please don't do this, because somebody's original degree, education documents, passport, everything is inside. Please give it to me, I will give it back. So my friend, this is good deed that came, because if you do something good, that comes to you in future, definitely will come, man. So I brought back my bag back, and finally I completed my medical for Afghanistan. And then 5th of September 2007 I flown to the Kabul, Afghanistan. We were 50 people in a plane, went to Afghanistan from Delhi to Kabul, and then there was another flight from Kabul to Kandahar. We went to Kandahar. All our Air Force and Army people, they came for our welcome at airport. They took us to the Kandahar airfield, and at Kandahar airport there is two side. One is for NATO Air Force side, another one is for Kandahar local police side. Then US Army people, they welcome us, they took us, and then we went to the camp. First of all, they took our passport and checked everything. Then they brief us about security procedure. Whenever there will be attack, what you need to do here. So this story is now getting twist. So continue watching. 5th September night, we reach in our accommodation. It was container room, and container, that this is ready-made room, AC inside, and all these cupboards ready-made, and it's a movable room. You can pick up this room and put anywhere. So this kind of room, there was 2 container up and down, and then there is a roof. So it's a totally container roof. So they were under construction. So in the beginning we had to live 4 guys in a room. So the company said, we will give you hardship money, because of you will have little problem, 4 people in one room. We were living in a bunk bed, 4 people in one room. So you will get $100 per diem for hardship. It's a hardship allowance. And then after sometime you will be 2 people in each room. Then you will not get any hardship later. So it was our first night. What happened? Everybody was getting ready for sleep. It was like 8 p.m. night, and I heard a shoo, and I smell like a explosion over my roof. Everybody came out from the room. Everybody was smelling like a explosion, and then there was a sound of boom, and we were 50 people. Everybody scared, and what happened? And then after we heard a sound, and it was a rocket, and it was a sound of boom. And then after this, there was sound in the radio, rocket attack, rocket attack, rocket attack. Oh god, I thought every Taliban knows that we came in this camp. And then everybody run out to the building and then escape in the bunker. Bunker is a kind of cemented tunnel, kind of tunnel. You sit inside there. It is a cemented lantern. It is rocket proof, but you have to reach there, by the way. So it was near to the every building. It was dark night. Everywhere is dark. So what happened is all the lights were not that much there, and everybody was scared where we are now, because in Afghanistan you will not see the greenery, trees, or it is all totally naked mountains, and there is no much animals, only that dogs, night dogs. And then after like half an hour, the police came and they counted everybody's okay, no casualty. And there was our manager, he also came and he counted everybody. Then after half an hour more, we came back to our room. Everybody scared. It could not happen again, man. I put my passport in my pocket and company gave us body armor helmet. So I keep on my body armor helmet and while I was sleeping, because I thought maybe we have to run again. Those bunker was made near to every building. So now it's 1 day is past, 5th September, 6th September, 7th September, 8th. So now every second day was happening. Daytime rocket attack, nighttime rocket attack. My god, the Taliban was crazy. And we were staying at room because we did not have any ID card till. So we were staying at room. One escort is coming every day, taking us for the food and then leaving back us in the accommodation. But I was just sitting in room and praying to God, watching in the sky, thinking, man, where I am now. Will I go back safe? Lot of people who were vegetarian and went from India, now they all start eating non-veg meat. They start eating meat because the food was very good there in Afghanistan. They love so much meat. Actually, I'm a vegetarian person and I don't even eat onion and garlics. But for me, it was very challenging atmosphere. So I survive on green salad, milk, and boiled food. In the beginning of 1 month, we did not go for work because of our ID card was not ready. So we were just eating and sleeping, and my job was just sitting in room and praying to God, doing meditation for everybody that God keep us safe. And I did not have any mobile phone to call my home. I was borrowing my friend's phone to give them just that I am okay. I went there to earn some money to give my debt, to complete my debt. My job was working as a passenger specialist. So we were working for Air Force personnel. Our boss was like major, squadron leader, warrant officers, flight sergeant, captain. So this kind of rank people was our boss. I am civilian actually. I worked there in passenger office for few years. I did not know the rank of the army and air force people, but there I learned a lot of. My brother also in Indian army, so he used to tell me the stories and rank of about his bosses. In the first year I was working in Canadian company, my salary was 1070 $1070 per month, and I was working overtime there, so I was earning $1500 per month. And my aim was to build my house first and complete my debt. And then I bought a bike in India. You know, I came from a poor family to work in Afghanistan. My father support me to educate me, and he is my uh, moral, and he is my real example. And it's not my mistake that I born in poor family, but it's my mistake if I die poor. And guys, poverty is not a boon, but it's all karmic. No one is stopping you to earn money, but whatever is happen, that was my karmic account. My dream was to go to the Canada, but unfortunately every time scam happened online. All the cheater people, they met me online, they took my money. I paid them $3,400, but fortunately I was happy that my money came back from there, because of this group had a problem in their account. So the UAE exchange manager, he sent me email that Bhushan, your money came back because there is some problem in the account which you sent. So I did not have any laptop, although we used to go in MWR facility to use our email. So I went there and reply back to him and send him that please don't send them any bank detail, because they ask manager, please give another bank detail so we can send your money, but if you don't send them new account detail, the money will come back to Indian account, to the manager's account. I said okay guys, don't give them any. So they returned my money, 2,500 once and then $500 once, because I paid them in 3 installment. So one installment never came back. So my 2 payments came back, but the third payment which I made to them never came back. So almost $3,000 I received back. So what happened is, I was learning a lot of things there, and my job was passenger handling. My job was dealing all Air Force flights free of cost. All the army people, all the civilians from the camp going to other destination, Kabul or cargo and other stuff going in the Air Force plane. So my job was to dealing with those passenger, checking and boarding there to them to the plane, signing manifest, bringing paperwork. I worked 1 year there, and I worked so hard there. And you know what? There was no good roads, all was concrete. So I was walking every day from my duty to my accommodation, walking every day like 5 to 6 kilometer, and camp was very huge. So I was working at front desk. What happened is I got corn in my feet and I did not realize what happening. So guys, what happened is after 10 months that corn got bigger, and they were like 10 or 11 corn in my feet, and I could not able to walk now. One day I showed this feet to my supervisor and she was shocked. She said, how you are bearing this pain? You should go back to your home and get surgery. So I came back to India for the surgery, and then company was very nice with me. They paid my medical and all of these expenses. I came India, and later on I found that there was a lot of company in Kandahar airfield, and I went one company, and the project manager was so impressed with me, and he said, I need 10 people like you, and he offered me more salary and more vacation. So the company name was Recon International, and the company which I was working was very big company also. The name was Atco Frontech, Atco Group. And when I was staying there, I had only option to speak English. So I improved a lot of big change in myself. The English was very easy for me to speak there. And that manager was impressed, and he asked me to give me 10 people like you, and I will pay you $1,600 per month, and every 5 months you will get vacation. But my current contract was 11-month work, 1 month vacation. So I got a better offer. I switched the company. I started working with Recon International, and I went to the Camp Bastion. I was working as a mechanic because I had automobile certificate. I was working there in the danger zone. In a Camp Bastion, it was very danger camp. I mean, it was very small camp, and Taliban shooting bullets in front of me, and it was very danger. And sometime daytime watch bullet is coming. You never know you will survive this night or day. You never know. So after a few months, my company said, we want to transfer you to another location, Jalalabad. Jalalabad is very small camp, and every day there was rocket attack, bombs, and there was only 2,000 people there. They destroy the mobile tower also. There is no mobile facility also. So I thought, if I will be alive, I will survive. Why should I go in more danger? So I refused to go there, so I lost my job. So I refused to go there. So company said, you need to choose, either resign or go to Jalalabad. So my previous job, airport passenger handling job, was still open. Nobody joined there. So I came back again to my passenger job. But this time my salary was deducted. Only 1,000 salary was. I thought, okay, what should I do? I had only this option. So I joined again. So what I did is, I joined again at Frontech. But this time company asked me to work as a administrative in fire department, because they need somebody to work as an admin in fire department. So I work in fire department. But I thought I should complete more education, like I wanted to do MBA. So I enrolled myself in MBA. So it was, yeah, so it was 2010. So I was working as admin post. So what happened is my job was very good. I was looking after visa, holidays, and ID cards renewal, and firefighting certificates, and all of these admin work. So what happened is I did not have any security clearance. That's why I could not work in passenger office longer. I was not allowed to use the computer in passenger office. That's why company transferred me into the uh, admin office in fire department at Kofrantech. So what happened is in India there is no option for security clearance. Our company, our India company was Canadian company. So what happened is in India you don't have CAC card. There is no system you can check somebody's background back to 12 years or 20 years. But in US there is a background check, and you can get somebody's information back to 20 years, 30 years, everything. That's why in India we cannot provide clearance to somebody's life. And in NATO or in US Air Force or in the as deep security clearance you have, you get more pay, better pay. But in India we don't have that kind of technology to check somebody's background back to 20 or 30 years, deep security clearance. So what happened is the rule came that NATO country will work only in passenger office, and my India is not the part of NATO country, so I could not work there. So company asked me to work in fire department office as an administrative. So I used to work there, and I was working all of these certifications and administrative work. All of my work was related to admin. Everything was going on, everything was running smoothly. So my job was to renew my fire department's staff ID cards, because it is compulsory to live in camp. You must have a camp ID, and ID is valid for 6 months, 1 year, and after 1 month or after 6 months you have to go through same process, submit the paperwork and get the interview, and then done. So in the meantime I was coming on holiday back to India. Then I came back to my job. Somebody missed the interview. He was a Nepali guy, and I asked him, why did you miss your job ID interview? He said there was a fire in camp, so I could not make the interview. So I put this reason in the paperwork. I submitted this there, because this Nepali was firefighter. So I went to take this paperwork to submit in Ronco office, the office where we used to submit all the ID card paperwork for reissuing ID cards. I went there and I submitted paperwork, and I was only admin, so the authority for the signature was fire chief, my boss. So he put his stamp there. I put the paperwork there, and they asked me why this guy missed the interview. I said there was a fire on that day. So these people, they called the base operation, find out that there was any fire or not. So they called the base operation and they found there was no fire on that day. And you know what, I just submitted the paperwork, and the statement which this guy gave me, I put his statement there. I just came from the vacation. I did not know actually there was fire or not, but I give the justification that there was a fire. I came back to office and my boss asked me, "Hey, did you just go to the Ronco office and you submitted the paperwork?" Because the Ronco office, they called my boss that your admin has just submitted the paperwork and the reason which he gave is not the genuine reason. He is lying. There was no fire that day. That means that this Nepali guy, he lied to me and I put it this in the paper. So Ronco office, they thought that I lied to them, but it was not my fault. Now I know what is going with me. But I was lucky that before, when I was on vacation, I applied for another company job in the same base with AMK9, American K9 Detection Services, and I found the job. And guys, my boss, fire chief, he told me that what's going on now. I knew that they are going to fire me because it is not my fault, but I was the victim now. So what I did is I wrote my resignation before they fire me or terminate me. So I resigned from myself and then I sent them. But then after I gave only 7 days notice period and I quit my job from there. I joined the another company and I was lucky that God knows that I was right, so he saved me from them and I got another good opportunity. And my boss already explained me that you pay the paperwork you gave them, and they called me and they found out there was no fire on that day, and this guy who missed the interview was lying to you, and then you put it the same reason in the paperwork. So now you know that your job is going. So I thought before they fire me I should resign, and I just get ready my resignation letter and I put it the schedule time, evening time. All my boss, they got my resignation letter. And the offer which I got already was better and better. I did not want to leave the job, but circumstance, they did not allow me to stay with the company, even though it was not my fault. I resigned and I joined another company, and I am grateful to this AMK9 company. They hired me, and then they hired me for Kabul Camp Phoenix. Company had a rented house in Kabul. I got training there 1 month, and after 1 month I got my ID for the Camp Phoenix. I worked there and I was so happy to survive. And challenges is everywhere in Afghanistan. My job was to prepare all salary in the Valiant software, and my job was doing all the paperwork. I was regional administrative officer there, and company was paying me a very good amount. And guys, company giving me transport, but my job was 24 hours available. My LOA was with all privilege, and my job was to deal with renew their passport, book their flights, issuing their dress. And company was very genuine, and I remember that AMK9 was my mother company that I never forget. And this is 2011. I started working with them up to 2013. But God knows that what will be the next. There was there was very danger in the camp. The suicide bomber coming to attack every third day, and in Kabul, the attacks are everywhere. My life was under threat, and nobody knows that I will go back to home. And this Afghanistan people are crazy are everywhere. They wanted to just take revenge from US people, and I was working with them, so I was also US. And my mind always not getting rest because in Kabul the temperature goes minus 17 in winter, and once I got cold and it was in my bone. I could not move for like 13-14 days. I was under my room. You know what? All the nationality people working there, everybody's room outside is 3 foot, 4 foot snow. Snow falling is very hard. And I remember there are many country people were there working there, like Romania, Bulgaria, and Dubai, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Bosnia, Herzegovina. A lot of country people was working there. Everybody was scared. You never know these names before, like, right? And guys, Czech Republic is a country you never know their name. Netherlands, Holland, many more countries, many more. Very big list. 45 countries, I would say 45 countries. And very interesting. I like to learn about their culture. And my background is from a small village, a labor guy. My father, he fed up me, brought up me from a village. And then I reached to Delhi airport. And then Delhi airport to I reached Afghanistan. And then Afghanistan, one of my supervisor, she was, I would not tell name, she was my supervisor. She wanted to take me US, but I did not go. She was from Colorado. I missed that I should go. So what happened is in 2012 there was a regional manager. The new manager came. I would say that this guy was devil for everybody. When he joined, what he did is he advised company that fire these administrative or people and just keep a logistic manager to cut the uh, company expenses. But it was not a good idea. So our company was dealing in dogs, kennel dogs, canine dogs. We had two kind of dogs, narcotic or expert. So our dog were helping to US Air Force, US Army and finding drugs and finding explosion. So the AM9 is very respected company. I salute these people, whatever they are doing. And we had a lot of stock in our container. So we had a one logistic manager. He used to count all these logistic items. So this regional manager, he did not do good with all of us. What he did is he said that the logistic manager should do the admin work, and then we can cut their regional administrative post and save the money. So in the first group, I made the letter for many people. And what happened is later on, the army decided to close that camp. So what happened is, they said we are demoralization this camp, and then I did not get the time to find another job, and I was sad that I how I will survive, go back. I was not married till that time. I got married in 2018, and my salary was enough good to survive in India. Then I helped my brothers and helped my family back home. Then I came back 2013, and I promise that to the people who helped me, I donated a house to Brahma Kumariji Suresh Vidyalaya, the Om Shanti Center people. Then I came back to India in 2014. I did not have any job. I thought I will help other people. Then I started a, a business, manpower consultancy. But in India, there are a lot of cheater people, and I could not run this business longer. I got lost. My money was lost, and then I thought, okay, there are people same like me. They cannot speak in English, and they live in small villages, small towns. So I start teaching them English speaking and free of cost, or I start charging very little amount, and I try to help them to speak in English so they can go out and work in big cities with the multinational companies. And there was a ma'am who helped me a lot in this job, and but in India there is a casteism system, and people don't like in other caste people, but I wanted to get married with that madam, but my family did not allow me. And then, but she was my partner in that coaching center where we used to teach English to other students. But this business also did not work, and I lost all of my money, about 6 million rupees was lost it. Then I tried to go back to Dubai for work, but I was thinking that I will not get cheated. I work for a sheikh, the local business owner in Dubai, for car wash machines. I was selling his machine in 3 countries, Saudi Arabia, Dubai and Oman, but this guy cheated me. He got visa. He got my visa as a personal driver. I asked him, you are running a business, you should get me a labor card or a proper visa. He said, no, you have to wait for a few years, then I will see if I can give you the visa. I said, I cannot work with you. I wanted to go back to my home. I will work only proper visa. But what happened is, I learned driving in Dubai, and I got a driving license from Dubai. And then I came back to India. He was cheating me. He made me a home driver, but he was running his business through me. So I came back. I was MBA, but he made me driver. He wanted to save his money. through from government, because he had to pay 12,000 dirhams to get hire me and pay the government fees. He did not pay the fees to the government, labor card and all other thing, because he has to show my position on the labor card. So he did not do that. So what he did is he privately opened the file that he need a driver for his home. So he saved his money. I found this later. I got hurted. I request him to change this visa, but he did not agree. But whatever is going to happen is right, or you will see magic. Now I have driving license from Dubai. He was not paying good money, even though, as per the experience. For Dubai people who wants to go, I will advise them, go on your tourist visa and find the job there, then convert your visa into employment. Don't go through agents, they are cheating, charge you more money, and you will not get your choice job. Tourist visa is good, and find out the job. If you can find, then you just convert the visa into the employment. Otherwise you come back and enjoy. There are a lot of genuine procedure. The big companies who are hiring online, LinkedIn, Gulf.com and others. Now next is, I came back to from Dubai to India 2017. The Sheikh, he did not agree to change my visa, so I did not wanted to continue work. Now the point is, if you are looking people for Dubai, you wanted to hire me, I have a driving license from Dubai 2017 up to 2027. I can work for you. I can work as an administrative, marketing head, coordinator, event planner. A lot of work I can do for you. Digital marketing, I learned digital marketing also. So this is humble request. Now next, what I can do for you is, 2017 I was in India. One of my friend, he met me. He is running his own academy. He asked me to support for his academy. He used me as an ambassador. But you know what? Everybody is working for his own. You also will be looking work for yourself. This is not bad, but I am saying that everybody wants to grow first himself. Am I right? But guys, when you feel that somebody is using you, you will not stay longer with them. But don't worry, everything is destiny. You will get change. I wanted always that I will open a big school for only poor people who cannot afford. And I wanted this, that all the poor people who cannot afford a school, I wanted to open a school in India. But this dream did not complete yet, because I did not had any money left behind. And then I got some personal problem, mental problems, because since I came from Afghanistan, I cannot sleep, I cannot rest. All those scenes coming to my mind, and whenever I wake up in night, suddenly I feel something is going to happen to the world. All the noise of that fighter planes, these are just Not a dream, I saw them in real. Guys, my life was under danger, under threat. I never know that I will come back. This is something which I am telling you. I have seen in my life. I went there in 2007 and I came back in 2013. In this 6 year I have seen lot of blood, lot of danger people, lot of activity which I never seen in before. The war zone. Now I feel something that I never felt before. The fearing of somebody's coming to kill you. When I sleep in night, I felt that rocket is coming to you. I don't know what will happen in my life again. It was my hard time which I spent there. I have seen people with full of blood, dead bodies. I have seen poor child coming to sell their items in the market inside the camp, begging for money. This YouTube channel which I am making here, and I wanted to share this story to whole world, but no one knows what will happen tomorrow. When I came in India, I started to settle down, but I never settled down till today. I start working with real estate company, but this did not work longer. I earned money, my savings start spending, and in India I could not get settle all the money spent. All money was wiped out. I tried to apply another job in base, could not find it. I tried to find another base job, but you know what? Life take test step. Every step you see that this world is full of challenge. In 2022, somebody did scam with me on credit card and he took money from my credit card. My daughter gave him all the credit card detail. When I came to report him and I lost my job, and the problem was all my family is with me and how to survive them. There is expenses every day going on. But I will never lose hope. I'm a graduate. I want to send my daughter to Canada. My daughter is for kind heart. She likes to help poor people. Our dream is to make a school for poor people where they can afford, or it's free of cost education. If you guys will help me in this, I don't want any money from you, whoever is watching me. I just want you to share and like this video, subscribe my channel. That help can make you, that will count very big for me. You know what? We all came here. We are living in this atmosphere. This nature is giving everything free of cost. Tree, sun, wind, everything which is nature is giving free of cost. So we should pay back to this nature. So our duty is to spread happiness, joy, love. Treat everybody equal. Nobody is poor, nobody is rich. Everybody is same because we all had a blood that color is red. So whoever is watching me, poor family, rich family, my moms, my sisters, my brothers, my friends, my lovers, and everybody who is watching me, my humble request that try to make somebody's happy. It doesn't cost you. You know, I did not stop here. Lot of people are doing cheating online, scamming others. That is not good work. This is not their money. They're cheating from others. People using digital platform to make money, and other people who are doing a scam are using to cheat other people quick money. I request them stop this all. Never do that. I got a scam. Somebody took money from my credit card, and after 1 month the bank sent me statement, pay back this bill, even though I did not use that money. Now I am in full of debt. Can't afford. All my credit card is EMI due. What should I do? Life is not stopped here. Life is not end here. I know. YouTube is giving lot of money to everybody. So I thought I should do something. That's why I'm making this video. So I thought I should start business. So I start a business, cleaning business. And these homemade chemicals like Harpic, dishwash, hand wash, detergent, all kind of cleaning material. But this guy where I was getting the material from, he did some cheating. He mixed up the chemicals, so I lost my money. Then one of my friend, he suggested me to use digital platform, use in digital currency. And what he did is he cheated me 1.5 million rupees. So guys, I'm telling his name, Vikas Malik. If you know him, he is very big fraud in India and doing the digital currency business. And he told me, stay with me for 1 year. I will 4 times your money. I will give you 4 times of your money. And now he is run off. He is not here around. 1 or 2 months he ran his business, then after he closed his business. The money is not hard to earn. The thing is to save your money from these cheaters. Guys, some wrong investment can destroy your money, can destroy your career. There are a lot of commissions work in around the world. That's good. No worries that you are earning commissions, but don't cheat other people. They are hard earning money. Everything is all right. Actually, this is very long video. I really appreciate that you are still listening to me, and this is compulsory that till end, if you listen till end, you will understand the full story. Now I am thinking to do something big. I have completed digital marketing course. I know how to rank your business in next level and this kind. If you have listened this story from beginning, you know that what I am or what I did, what kind of man I am. Now we are trying to start our own digital agency for those business people who wants to take their business to next level. Let's see what will happen. But guys, really wants to help other, and in this I want your support. And you know what? I can help you. You can help me. I know that digital platform, how to paste advertisement, how to list your business in other websites and backlinks and promotions, all of these things. If you are a business owner and listening to me, contact me. I will share my email address in the contact on the descriptions. I have been using lot of memberships and agencies. I'm trying to give or trying to help those people who are in India and wants to go abroad and on a student visa. I know some genuine people. I did not ask you any single money. Whatever expenses will be, that will be yours on the student visa. You can contact me for any country student visa. You have to give some genuine documents, educational documents, and then you have to tell me which course you want to apply for: degree, diploma, course, certificate, student visa. Next is work permit. Guys, I have been struggle for long, and I cannot guarantee to you for work permit. What I can do is I can suggest you a genuine person. I never given wrong advice to, never ever. What I can help you is permanent residence in Canada. I know one of my person. He is a advocate in Toronto. He can help you genuine, and definitely he will help you. This is genuine link I have. You can contact me for this. He is very long, since very long he is doing this business, like 15 years now. He will not cheat you. He will charge you only installment one by one. As your work get complete, you will pay him step by step. Guys, what I am doing is here, I want everybody to stay safe and peaceful. And if you are watching this video anywhere from any country, please do subscribe my channel and stay safe, stay happy, don't get cheated by anybody. And whatever I am saying here is everything which I told here is real, and it's from my mouth. Whenever you need my assistance, whatever I can do for this, I will do it. Definitely I will do it. Okay. So, dear friends, dear family, dear my this time, it's winter in India where I am making this video from. So I try not to be hesitate in front of camera. Actually, I made this video in Hindi also, and for those who don't understand Hindi, this is English version for them. My aim now in life is to make and to build a school for poor people, for labor people who cannot afford the fees of any school. I want to make a school free of cost for them. Your contribution is appreciated. I don't need any money from you. What I need is just subscribe this channel, like or subscribe, and share with others. And that's only I want from you. And if the speed is very slow for this video, please make it fast speed and listen. Thank you for watching from my heart. Thank you, Amma. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister-in-law. Thank you, auntie. Thank you, my dear friend. Whatever you are watching and whoever watching me, thank you. Appreciate it. Love you all. Love you. Love you, brothers. Love you, sisters. Love you, my friends.